All right, that's the big news coming in from Maharashtra. So the Maharashtra government, as is being said by the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, lockdown extended after April 15th to April 30th, 2 more weeks for Maharashtra, the worst affected state here in the country. And the testing that has also been increased in the state, ensuring that all precautions will be taken. So now it's confirmed. Maharashtra officially announces that it will go ahead with the extension of the lockdown, cannot relax the lockdown now, and also making important points. This is the time for the country and for the state specifically to ensure that the guidelines will be followed. Remember, Maharashtra's total cases stand at over 1,500, 1,574. The death toll also has gone beyond 100 and stands at 110. Therefore, it seems now that Maharashtra has made that announcement. Just a short while ago, announcements came from Delhi and Bengal as well. Sahil Joshi joining us. So, Sahil, just take us through precisely the key takeaways from what the Chief Minister of Maharashtra said while extending the lockdown.
Well, first of all, Uddhav Thackeray made it very clear that right now, the phase which they are going through, the only option right now in front of them is to extend the lockdown. He said that till now they have extended this lockdown till 30th of April. The rest of the things will be, the next decision will be taken after assessing the situation when we'll be approaching 30th of April. But he did say that the people have used their patience and grit, and that is the only way we can break this particular chain. He also clarified that. By April 14, he will also come up with some kind of a solution about the business, because he understands that the business activities have taken a big hit because of the lockdown. But at this point of time, the way we are going through, we are entering into the 5th week, and this is the only way we can prevent and break this particular chain of the COVID-19 patients. The important thing which he tried to say that the number of ones who passed away were mostly from high-risk groups and history of diabetes, hypertension, and heart diseases, etc. But he also told them that now the stage has come when the government is testing more and getting the information about the number of positives, and that is the reason why the continuation of lockdown is important. To avoid any kind of a confusion, he has announced that the lockdown will continue till 30th of April.
Sahil, as you bring us this big breaking news from Maharashtra, also did he mention somewhere that there will be fresh guidelines that could be issued now in these 2 weeks, or will it be like the similar guidelines and restrictions that are being followed since the past few weeks?
Most of the guidelines are already in place because in Maharashtra the lockdown began 2 days before the PM announced the national lockdown. So the lockdown guidelines are already in place, but in some places where the containment, specifically in the containment zones, in the areas where the number of cases are on high and on rise, there the guidelines will be stricter. Even the hawkers, the vegetable sellers and other sellers will not be allowed to enter in that particular area, and the government will have to take care of providing the essential supplies. So these will be the new guidelines which has been already issued. Right now, the lockdown will continue as it is. The kind of guidelines which are in place at this point of time in Maharashtra, it is going to continue as it is. That's what Uddhav Thackeray has said. But of course, with respect to the business and the schools, etc., the fresh guidelines might be issued. The fresh, there are certain things which need to be clarified. So which will come by 14th of April. He is again going to speak to the people. That's what he clarified. So by 14th of April, they will come up with the fresh issues, specifically with respect to the examinations and other issues. They will come up with the fresh guidelines soon by 14th of April.
Sahil, just for the benefit of our viewers, what are possibly the concerns for Maharashtra now? They have increased their testing. They are trying to ensure that restrictions are in place. There were some cases coming in from Dharavi where social distancing could be a problem. But for Maharashtra to extend the lockdown, why do you think precisely this decision could have been taken? What remains as concern for this state?
He mentioned it specifically. He began his speech by saying that he doesn't want to hide that the number of cases are increasing, but he tried to differentiate between the earlier week and what is happening now. What he is trying to tell people is that now, because the containment zones have been formed, they are doing targeted testing, and because of that, more and more cases are coming forward. one more important thing he tried to emphasize on is that initially some countries which were not listed, and hence the infected people came in, and from infected people came in from those countries, and that is the reason why the spread has happened. But he also said that now this is not a time to discuss all these things. Right now, whatever is there in their hand needs to be discussed. He was specifically talking about countries from Middle East and Saudi and UAE. He did not mention any specific countries, but this is what he was hinting at. So now the task in their hand is to identify the areas where the spread might happen, specifically those containment zones. And that is the reason why the containment strategy, to succeed the strategy of containment zones, to break the chain now to spread the virus, the lockdown is essential. And that's why he used a specific word, that minimum till 30th of April. The verdict which he used is that minimum till 30th of April, the lockdown has been extended. So till 30th April, it's compulsory now that lockdown will continue. The rest of the decision will happen when we'll approach the 30th of April.
All right, so perhaps that is the best option available for many state governments, the lockdown extension. Sahil Joshi with this big breaking news. Maharashtra Chief Minister announces extension of the lockdown. One by one, the states are announcing that they are going to extend the lockdown, and they stand with the centre with that decision to come in as well. Sahil, thank you so much for bringing us this big breaking news. So Maharashtra also announcing an extension of lockdown. Likely some fresh guidelines will be issued very soon. I'm heading into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more. Stay tuned to India Today.